All right, we are on to Ilios. So the losing team gets to pick what map's going to come next, and they've opted for a control map at Ilios. Definitely one of my favorite maps, actually.
We're still waiting for somebody.
Oh, wait. Oh, better show up. He'll be here. We got time.
They're going to hustle.
I know, we're fine. We're fine.
We're good.
You guys got time.
We're good.
So this map really involves, getting onto that point. One big strength we saw to Team Werewolf was their ability to really take over the high ground.
Yeah.
So Blitz's Pharah play was really integral in pushing through and carrying him to victory.
And really using again, we've talked about this before, the environment on those fair offensives are really important, not just, kind of dipping and jumping in and out of the action, but also paying attention to that giant fin, for example, in the doorways.
So. I don't know why it does that.
Oh, that's not a problem.
Anyways, going in with Team Demons here, it's interesting. Oh, no, they're good. It's interesting that we didn't see a sim on this map, because I honestly think she does fairly well here with these close quarters and a lot of the entry points. But I'm not on Team Demons, so I'll let them decide. Blitzball already picking up a really fast kill on the Mercy, but does manage to get Sinner down.
Looks like a trade for trade there.
It does, but the reses are so important, and both the healers go down for Team Demons, which is not good, so they are going to try and back up a bit here.
It looks like that point's going to be Werewolf out the gate.
Yeah, definitely going to Werewolf right here. You can't lose those reses. Ooh, and Mercy kind of diving into nothing there is now going to spend a little time respawning.
Yeah, that's something that you see often that you shouldn't do. You really need to take into account that respawn time, especially when you're a healer. You should be in the back lines there. So keep that in mind.
Again, you got to be careful. Cupcakey goes down. So now, again, we're extending just the time that they're in there. They do burn the res to bring her back up, which is good. All right, Team Demons now got an opportunity with a slight advantage here, and Baker's ult coming up as well. They got to be careful for Blitz, though, because he's definitely going to be waiting to pop his, and he's already flying up behind him right now. If he can get rid of this. There it is. Takes it down right away. Picks up 3.
Wow. Those are a big 3, too. Got rid of both the tanks and the healer, so their protection and health is gone. A little Zen on Zen action there with Shoutzo coming out on top.
Yeah, Team Werewolf definitely in a really dominating position here.
And that right-click Zen move is very effective if nailed, as you can see. I mean, he's going to take down Roadhog there in a 1v1. That's pretty crazy. Do you know the damage numbers on a 5-hit combo with Zen? Off the top of your
it
head?
depends a little bit on if there's a Discord as well as if there's if they're headshots or not. So, if you're Team Demons, I think you're doing a much better job pushing in here. Shigakuru on Ryan was really effective last time, and now they're starting to get a little bit of damage done here as they're starting to push in.
Leading the charge with the Zen ult, initiating with the 2 tanks following behind. Ooh, he gets jammed up in the wall right there. We got a Reaper all coming out of center again.
They do force the reses, but again, a little bit too late there. So I think that last play by Team Demons was probably their best opportunity to actually make something happen there. It just seems like these teams aren't able to get their roles right. We noticed this last time. There's a lot of role switching. So I think they need to play their strengths and keep with it.
The hero, you'll hear us talk a lot about team comp and all of that, but it really needs to come together with the positioning. Is you can have the best, the perfect textbook comp, put together a 2-2-2, for example, as you hear people say, 2 DPS, 2 heal, 2 DPS, 2 shield, 2 support. But you can't do that if the players are out of position, and we're definitely noticing a lot of that. And obviously, it's easier for us to make those calls being the third person viewing it. So when you're in the action, it's not as easy to make those calls. So
Yeah. So let's see what they're able to do here. I'll be interested to see, again, a lot of hero switches. Demon's really trying to figure out what's going to work here for their team comp. I do think dealing with Blitz with this this Widow could be pretty effective.
Could be deadly. We saw a lot of good Widow play last week.
Yeah, but unfortunately, the D.Va gets in there, picks up 2 already. And, Team Werewolf is moving with such confidence. It almost feels like, nice grab, though, taking out the Mercy. Shigekaru doing a really good job keeping this team together, but fortunately it's just not going to be enough. And Team Werewolf already caps the point. You notice this with teams that are really winning is there's this kind of confidence in the way that they maneuver the battlefield.
Yeah.
And you can just see how aggressive their positions are. They're way up. Now they're staggered. They're almost getting lazy with their position. Team Demons can definitely counter this, but they got to be planful.
Well, we got the Pharah on Pharah. It looks like they were 2 ships passing in the night there. I thought they were going to go after each other.
Look at that charge. Nice moves there by Ryan. Picks up. Barely gets
too
popped
soon.
off. But Pick goes down for that, but Shoutzo's right there to keep him up. So Team Werewolf definitely, I don't know if I'd say struggling to hold the point, but this is the most pressure that they've been on yet. But Sage, big ult.
Good position on that ult with the Pharah coming in on the back like that instead of dead on. That was good. And, Blitz took him out. That was good, though. Good one-on-one there.
But Blitz is going to go down for that and lose his ult, but does manage to take out the Mercy, which is kind of worth it as Werewolf is starting to reposition right now.
Yeah, we don't talk about trades often, but sometimes the Pharah dive into the Mercy is going to be worth it.
All right, Demons holding on to the last 30% here. If they don't manage to cap this, they're going to continue without a win under their belt going into week 3. But Werewolf might be able to cap one here. We'll see what they got. Shigekaru, definitely a standout on Team Demons here. Doing a really good job, picking up a lot, but right as I say that, he goes down, and the Mercy goes down as well.
You got to stop making those calls.
Well, unfortunately, there's just a whole lot of death right now.
And we're going down. We've got... Looks like Werewolf is well established as they round up to that 100%.
I was going to say, I think that's it already.
That will do it.
So that was a pretty dominating Werewolf game this time around.
A little BlizzCon skin there on Winston, which is coming up soon. We got Shoutzo with the play of the game.
Very aggressive Zen player here. Really strange that the way the play of the games are going here. He didn't. Yeah, I know. So unfortunately, Team Demons is going to continue with no wins, but fortunately for Werewolf, they're going to step up to 1-0. Or yeah, no, 1-1.
1-1.
I want to step over. Oh, hey. All right, so thanks for sticking with us. That was our first set of games. So those were the games from last week that were our 2 loser groups. So trying to match teams to be kind of the most accurate as possible. So the teams that we have coming up next are going to be the winner. Who is the winning team?
So we got Dragon and we have Slimer.
Dracula.
Or Dracula and Slimer. So Dracula lost last week, and Slimer came away with a win.
So we're going to see kind of with this mixed match of teams, this is going to be kind of the opportunity for one team to elevate really high above the other ones and then drop the other one.
And our hero highlight of the week went to Mobius, who is on Team Slimer, so that might be the one you want to keep your eyes on. But not to say I was looking at Dracula. We've got a number of previous Overwatch Chicago players on here that are a very well coordinated team. So this should be pretty good matchup here. I think this might be one of the better matchups for the night.
Yeah, I think these teams are 2 teams that are really committed to to developing some teamwork, investing time, and practicing together to really have a good method for how they're going to fight, and they definitely cooperate and learn each other's strengths and build off of those, which is really kind of the key to moving beyond just random players playing together. The teams that succeed in this league are the ones that take the time to practice together, to learn how to play, and then they execute on the game nights.
Yeah.
Other groups that don't practice together, don't play together, it shows in their coordination.
Yeah.
So we are going to take a quick break here as we get these two teams situated.
Quick housekeeping item again for week 2. Our sponsored That's It bars are being handed out to the players. So it's a healthy alternative. They brought veggie bars this time instead of fruit. So we've all been experimenting with the black beans, carrots, and corn. So if you don't want to eat Doritos and drink Red Bull, that's the route to go. And they're also going to be going into outer space with some astronauts.
Yeah.
So it
Very
kind of
exciting
qualifies
stuff.
as space food. So
Definitely check them out if you get a chance, or even better, come out to Ignite here. Check them out in person. Check out the games. And with that, I think we're going to take a quick break, fire up our next set of games.
all right.